Norton Owen, and David and I were supers together at the Met in 76 and 77. And so I was thinking, before I was coming, I was thinking, I bet I may know David the longest of anybody, but then I was forgetting it goes back even further. But I did, as any self-respecting archivist like I am would, I did bring photographic evidence. So this is backstage in Fabrizio's production of La Boheme in 77. Remember this? And David's wearing a plaid suit. I'm glad you didn't wear the same thing tonight. And I'm looking like my own grandson next to him, but David looks exactly the same. Other than the plaid suit, he looks exactly the same. And I just like to say that from the, and I'll pass this around so you can see, but from that day to this, we have remained friends, and that's more than I can say of anybody else that I worked with, and I treasure that and love to be part of this.
I know.
And so I know that he's leaving this position, but he's not leaving the position of friend.
Am I allowed to? One thing that Norton is leaving out is the fact that our two ladies who we were with, Judy and Barbara, and we would all sit in, this was in Act 3, and this was in Cafe Moumouz. We were basically off stage. You could see us making shadows and stuff like that. So we would drink. We would have a bottle of Courvoisier or a bottle of "You like this night," and somebody would bring the booze that night, and we would pour drinks, and we would sit in the cafe and drink, and we would make shadows on the thing the whole time. And that was why I came to the show.
And there's the photographic evidence.
Yeah, because David began at the Met as a super, and he was a super. And I have evidence, which we're going to see later. It's David in a really starring role in Othello. As the star of Folk of Joy, I know it's quite amazing.
You're not showing that picture.
Oh yes I am. Oh yes I am.
It's DVD.
It's a DVD. Commercially available, so
Too bad.
he was a super, and I thought that he would, after a few years of it, he would go back to acting, because I'm sure he was a really great actor. But at one point, I remember Bill said, "You know what? David really wants to do. He wants to direct. He wants to become a stage director, and he'd actually like to direct opera." I said, "Oh, that's interesting." And I was scheduled to do a Lucia in Philadelphia that year. This was 40 years ago, 1978. And I asked David to come as my assistant, and he was, of course, terrific. And it was terribly fraught. We had a brand new Lucia who went on first night without rehearsal. And after that, my following engagement was a Butterfly at St. Louis that summer. And that was a big job, because it was in English with a double cast, not in the nice theater in St. Louis, but at the Muni Opera, which has a stage outdoors the size of a football field, with 7 live oaks growing on it. We had an obnoxious lighting designer. It was August in St. Louis. And after that, I was going to have a very long run, and I could only stay through the opening night. But there were many performances afterwards, and David would stay on and take over the show for me, which he did brilliantly. But what really impressed me was, if any of you have done Butterfly, you know that you can kind of do Butterfly even if you don't have an absolutely first-rate Butterfly. But if you cannot do it without a competent Suzuki. If the Suzuki is incompetent, you might as well bring the curtain down. And one of the two mezzos was, I thought, totally incompetent. Totally incompetent. I said, no, I just give up. I can't take it anymore. Just get rid of her, and they'll have to use one mezzo for all the performances. And David said, so give her another chance. Let me see what I can do. And I said, I don't think he'll be able to do anything, but okay. And then would you believe it? Of course you would. David took her aside and gave her several sessions, and she finally learned how to do Suzuki. And I thought it was kind of a miracle, but it really wasn't. It was just, he had great patience and complete lucidity. Absolutely lucid. And she managed to perform it quite respectively. So after these two experiences, he was absolutely ready to start working at the Met, where we began with the same production. We wrote Assisted Gobby in Tosca in '78, and from then on he went on. And I'm really so proud that I was a part of that beginning. I really am. I won't give you the next word. But I'm also that summer in St. Louis, I liked David very much. We became really close friends. And from then on, he's one of those people, and all of us have to have at least one or two in our lives, whom you can trust completely and rely on completely. And I have for 40 years. And I will continue.